Gates and doors are barred, and all the windows fastened down. I spent the night in sleeplessness and rose at every sound, half in hope and sorrow, and half in fear the day would find the soldiers breaking through to drag us all away. But just before the sunrise, I heard something at the wall. The gates began to rattle and a voice began to call. I hurried to the window and looked down into the street, expecting swords and torches and the sound of the soldiers' feet. There was no one there but Mary. I went down to let her in. John stood there beside me as he told us where she'd been. She said they'd moved him in the night, and none of us know where. The stone's been rolled away, and now his body isn't there. We both ran towards the garden, and then John ran on ahead. We found the stone in the empty tomb just the way that Mary'd said. But the linen sheet they'd wrapped him in was just an empty shell. And how or why they'd taken him was more than I could tell. Yes, something strange had happened here, but what I did not know. John believed a miracle, but I just turned to go. Circumstance and speculation didn't lift me very high, for I saw them crucify him, and then I watched him die. Back inside the house, all the guilt and the anguish came, and every promise that I'd made him added to my shame. And when at last it came to choices, I denied I knew his name. Even if he was alive, it wouldn't be the same. But suddenly, the air was filled with a strange and sweet perfume. Lightning came from everywhere, drove shadows from the room. Jesus stood before me with his arms held open wide, and I just fell down on my knees and clung to him and cried. When he raised me to my feet, and as I looked him in the eyes, love was shining down from them like sunlight from the skies. And all the guilt and all the torment melted into sweet release. And every fear I'd ever had just melted in sweet peace. He's alive, he's alive, he's alive, and I'm forgiven. Heaven's gates are open wide. He's alive, he's alive, he's alive, and I'm forgiven. Heaven's gates are open wide. He's alive. He's alive.
case you hadn't heard, Jesus is alive, okay? Make sure you tell somebody that before you leave this place. And when you leave this place, tell somebody out in the streets too. He's alive. Hallelujah.